Hey, this is my second go at this evening. Yes, my second go at this evening because I forgot to turn on the lights. Anyway, this is the sixth edition of How to Create a More Welcoming Faith Community. Think about the last time you went to the house of a friend or a relative and you walk in the door, and what happens? Nothing. Does maybe somebody's at the door waiting for you? Maybe they holler from another room, "Hey, come on in." You know, typically there's some way that they acknowledge that you're there and welcome you in. Now, if you just walk in and nobody says anything and doesn't even pay attention to you, kind of like, what's wrong? Maybe nobody's home. You know, we want to be welcomed. We want to know that our presence there is maybe not expected, but at least appreciated, wanted. Now, what about in our faith communities, our congregations? What happens the moment anyone, even your routine members walk in the door? Is there someone there to greet them? Or is somebody somewhere nearby that says, "Hi, good to see you today"? Now, that's great for those who are already members, but what about somebody who's there for the very first time? Maybe they're visiting with other families, they're a relative or a friend of someone else. Maybe they just are new to the community and coming to see what your congregation is like. I do know that there are some people who kind of want to be not pointed out as being, somebody strange there. I understand that. Um, but it's still nice for people to say hello. I heard a story from another pastor recently about when he was a child and their family would go on vacation, and on a Sunday morning, they'd be driving down some road somewhere and they'd see a church where a service was about to start, and they'd pull on over and everybody get out of the vehicle. And it was a family of about five, I think, and go on in to have worship at whatever church that happened to be. And the pastor mentioned one time where they went in and nobody talked to them. After the service, nobody came up to them and said, "It's good to have you here." Nobody welcomed them when they came in the door, and nobody even talked to them afterward. What kind of a welcome is that? Let's start with welcoming people in. Let's start with saying, "Hey, glad you're here," you know? And if you're not sure if the person's already a member, you might say, "Hey, I'm not sure I've met you before." I'm and then give your own name and say, "It's good to meet you." You know, are you a member? Are you visiting? Any one of those things. That's okay. That's okay. So, how do you like to be welcomed to some place, even with friends and family? And think about ways that you can create that kind of an atmosphere for your own members. Yes, that'll go a long way with all your own members. And it'll make it feel like a place that they want to bring other people to. And the word will get out. Oh, yes, it will. That this is a place where people care. They're glad to see you. Let them know that. Stop by and say hi here too. So that's tip number 6. Stay tuned, there is more. There is more to come. So until next time, be welcoming. How do you like to be welcomed? And do that with others too. Blessings to you.